Do you think that they want us, Black educators,
Mm-hmm.
in schools?
Honestly, no.
Okay.
Honestly, I think it's very clear um, of who they prefer
Mm-hmm.
as educators. It's the Caucasian woman.
Mm-hmm.
It's very obvious. They are the ones that get the most scholarships to these programs. They're the ones that get those are the ones that get promoted most often when it comes to higher positions after teaching, as it comes to facilitating, when it comes to being admins. And I always look at it, and I used to always keep my mouth shut when I just would observe, the choices that some of these districts makes when it comes to appointing administrators, and when it comes to giving opportunities to, African Americans, whether it be male or female. I'll give you one example. When I was at Cabarrus Charter Academy, and which is a school from Charter Schools USA, I don't mind exposing them because I just feel like they are truly not what they say they are. I worked with them for 2 years. That was the school I was at facilitator. I taught third grade and then was a facilitator. They have a great vision that they like to spread out that says putting students first. But through my experience, every decision that they ever made was always about putting them first, always about putting the money first, always about putting the parents first and making sure they're happy. It was never about the students.
Mm.
So I was just like, And then one instance, that school year, we had to go through a big transition where we lost our principal, our initial principal, and they, they made the AP principal, and then they had two people that were stepping in that AP role. One was my very, very good friend. She was African American, and then there was another lady who was Caucasian. So we knew that throughout the rest of that school year that one of them, they were basically in a couple of months interview to see who was going to get that position for the new school year. Okay, so things started to progress, and let me just give you a little bit background about those two people.
Okay.
One, the African American, she had her degree in education, had her admin in the process of finishing her admin license, had taught for numerous years, was the science facilitator, worked at numerous schools, just really had a good rapport with the students. The other lady, she was a fourth grade teacher. She looked at her results and stuff like that towards the end of the year, a totally dismissal. Totally, I was like, okay. And then through those couple of months, she really didn't offer any type of support to the teacher. She really didn't, because she didn't have the admin degree. She didn't have that knowledge. She didn't know how to do this type of form and how to do that form and how to be in compliant with all that. However, tell me why she was the one that got the position during the summer. That's exactly what we said. And we were like, it just did not make sense at all. They couldn't justify it.
Wow.
They couldn't justify it. You have this beautiful African American woman that had all the pedigree in the world, had all the results in the world, but you still chose to go with someone that fit your image.